Wrestling fans, wrestling guys, welcome back into the channel. Welcome to this kind of short review of Monday Night Raw. Sorry this didn't come out last night when Raw was over. I was going to bring it to you all, but I just thought, you know what? There was a lot that took place as far as the King of the Ring tournament, and they put Femi on last. Femi versus Dominick Mysterio on last, teasing that something was actually going to happen. And absolutely nothing happened. All we got was a squash match between Femi and Dominick Mysterio. That was it. All we got was a squash match between Dominick Mysterio. And now we know, just based off that, what will happen on Friday between Jey Uso and everybody's favorite bouncy superstar in Javon Evans. Now we know, in which Javon Evans, unfortunately, is going to fall to Jey Uso. Sorry, I know I just spoiled Friday. And look, here's the question I have for WWE, and I'm sure a lot of you have this same question. Why? Why are they dragging this storyline out so much with Brock Lesnar and Femi? Unless the Saudis just want Brock Lesnar there. Unless they just want Brock Lesnar there, why are they dragging this out so much that they want to send Brock Lesnar to Night of Champions just to have Femi, get F5 and taking the Suplex City so Jey Uso can win? That's it. That's all that's going to happen. And in the long run, we are going to see Paul Heyman seek the beast out on Femi to cost him the King of the Ring tournament. We can all see this happen, wrestling fans. Paul Heyman helping a former Paul Heyman guy in Jey Uso, a former Paul Heyman stable in the Bloodline, so they can advance to the King of the Ring finals, become the King of the Ring, and advance to SummerSlam to hopefully beat Cody Rhodes and become the WWE champion. That is my prediction for Night of Champions, seeing as how Femi already made it to the finals. And honestly, that is the only way, it's the only reason why I can think of Brock Lesnar going over to Saudi Arabia. Because why on earth would you want to go and take that long of a flight just to have a 3-minute segment or less? How ridiculous. Oh boy. I mean, last night on Raw, you had Femi versus Dominick Mysterio on last to see who went to the finals. And absolutely nothing happened. A simple squash match. The biggest thing that came out of that, outside of seeing who went to the finals, was that you hyped up Triple A. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because Dominick Mysterio is the Triple A champion. Other than that, guys, you know, we saw Javon Evans versus Austin Theory. Hey, look, I like their matchup. It would have been nice if it wasn't an impromptu matchup, if it was actually scheduled, okay? But regardless how they were trying to play that off as, Austin Theory will always come off as the third wheel or the fourth wheel or whichever wheel it is in the vision. He always has, he always will, and that's stable. Okay? As soon as Logan Paul comes back officially, and it's nice that he is getting better. I like that he showed up. It does show that he's progressing in his injury. You can still tell that he's hurt because he was not bending his arm at all. So I am glad that he's getting better. Other than that, you know, Io Sky will take on Charlotte Flair. A little bit of a spoiler for you guys because Liv Morgan is not going to advance. She's not. So, spoiler alert, Charlotte Flair defeats Liv Morgan on Friday. That's what's going to happen. Charlotte Flair versus Io Sky. It's going to be a good contest, but in the end, Io Sky defeats Charlotte Flair to move on. Little spoiler alert. Outside of that, not too much happened on Monday Night Raw last night. That was the big things that took place, and I'm glad that they focused on the King and Queen of the Ring tournament for the most part. And the start of it, I really enjoyed the fact that Jacob Fatu absolutely demolished whoever that Netflix star was. I mean, he has a Netflix, I don't even know who his name is. He's in that Street Fighter movie with Roman Reigns, and he has a Netflix movie coming out. Whoever that star was that... excuse me, Jacob Fatu splashed from the top rope, not once but twice. Roman Reigns Roman Reigns made him just destroy him from pillar to post. After he touched the Ula Fala, I really enjoyed that part of the segment. The other part of it was kind of the same old shit. But, hey, look, I'm glad that Jacob Fatu has now gotten his own Ulafala because he won't acknowledge the Usos. he will only acknowledge the tribal chief. And that gave an extra dynamic to this whole thing with Jacob Fatu doing something a little bit different. He kind of has that Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa mixture to himself. And honestly, that makes him a little more of a fan favorite. Okay? And I like that he has those characteristics in him and somebody that can be unleashed, which was shown on Monday, even though there really wasn't a point, because who cares that he went off and beat up a celebrity? But I really don't care about these celebrities being on Monday Night Raw, okay? Or SmackDown, for that matter. I don't care about them being shown. Or the PLEs. That's not why I watch wrestling, to see those being shown, okay? It's not. But y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment, share, like, all that kind of great stuff. Of course, until I see you again, this is Webby. Catch you all on the other side. Talk to you later.